Hi, friends. It's me, the church troublemaker. Just wanted to come in and share an update. Tomorrow is August 3rd, 2026. And I'm hoping that this will be our last experience with this court debacle and being controlled in the court system. This thing started on November 11. If you remember, I had posted a picture of the Marilyn Monroe kisses that Elaine had sent to my husband in a text, how she was, wanting to wish us the best, but that she's going to pursue a lawsuit. Because how dare you come out and talk about this? You have no consideration for your son. Nope, nope, nope. Not falling for it. Not falling for it. I have never fallen for the BS. I'm so sick of the twisted bullshit. Sick of it. You need to care about your own life. If your own life, your own actions, and anybody else, the thing that you have done you have sat, and some of you other ones have sat, and you have tried to twist, manipulate, omit, lie, use your offense to think you're right about things, and slander me and try to destroy me through slander and lies. And then I come out and I tell the truth about what's really been going on with details. I got storylines. And if you want to refute the storyline, then have a conversation with me, but none of you will. And I'm not talking about you, Elaine Casera, and your little, snowman stationary, like, I'm willing to talk to you whenever you want to talk. I've always been willing to talk. I don't know you, okay? Number one, we're not friends. I married your ex-husband. I came into the church. I didn't even get to know Mark and Michelle. This is like the weirdest thing. But like, I don't know you. Let's talk about it. If you really wanted to talk about it, you should have invited me to the party when you went behind closed doors in the dark and talked to everybody and got your like misinformation from everybody and decided that you were going to go on a smear campaign so you can make a couple bucks. That's where you should have invited me into and let me say, okay, you had your say, now I get to talk. But you didn't. You left me out. And some of these people, they're not without excuse. They're not like, they knew exactly what was going on too. And everybody that's been involved in this behind closed doors, don't tell me you want to talk. Let's talk. And I've seen that go on with you anyway. It's a big old freaking rat race. You come in with all the flattery. Hi, like I just, I know life's been rough. I feel for you. And like being a pastor's wife, it's hard. But hey, I want to make a couple bucks and I need you to go along with this. And when, we don't buy it and we don't take the bait, because I can't be baited with flattery. I just can't. I go to my children because I know my kids. They'll be like, no, that sucks, Mom. That sucks. Like I can't stand it. So like you're barking up the wrong tree with that one. So I don't so you don't take the bait and then you come in and you start doing all the intimidation, all the bullying, all the threats. I've watched it. I've been married to my husband for 18 years and this is what you do. And it's this cycle of you trying to do whatever you can to get your way. So as far as like us, we're going to have conversation. That's crazy. And our attorney said that letter writing it to me, and it was to me, and I'm going to post it, was weird, inappropriate, and completely just like narcissistic. Okay. Like you're the attorney in this thing. You're the one. And you want to talk? No. We're not going to talk so that you can try to convince me of something. But it wasn't even that. I know how you are. And your whole, like, I don't want to serve you. And, I just didn't want to serve you. And this is why. This is why I'm sending it through certified mail. Well, wait, what does that even mean? I'm sending this through certified mail and I just didn't want like a marshal to show up at your door because what? I'd be embarrassed? What do you mean? Like, for the past freaking 4 years we've been out here, we've been in a court case with you, and the marshals have been showing up to the door left and right. And the last, you know, lawsuit that you filed, or, well, whatever, you didn't file that, but it was a whole thing. Everybody knows. I'm not getting into it. But that whole scenario. So it's like, yeah, you know how to file. You're an attorney. You know how to file correctly, or not file correctly, but you know how to serve correctly. So all of a sudden, it's like, well, all of a sudden, I don't want to what, embarrass you. What do you mean? That's a lie. That's a lie. So are you trying to like have some type of proof or evidence to back up your motive? That's what you do. You just trying to create this scenario that shows motive. This is why I was doing it. And the whole time you're filing these motions, you're not even admitting to the court that you're an attorney, that you know what you're doing, so you don't serve properly. So now, like, you're what are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing with time. You're playing with time. And we have not gone to court because we have not been served properly. And nobody understands this, that you could actually hold somebody captive for almost an entire year because through just not serving them appropriately. You're an attorney, you know exactly what you're doing. You're just trying to use the court system to control us. To control us. And anybody that continues to support you in this is insane. It's insane to me that they have continued to support you in this. When I have asked people to speak into your life. Joe and Joyce Matera. And when we came out here, I had a conversation. And I will get into that because I am done. This kind of stuff should not go on in churches if you have real men and women of God who will back you up when you have not done anything wrong. The problem is some of them had offenses and needed to satisfy their own jealousies and get their rocks off while still looking like they were the holy noble ones. Apart from that, you have been dragging us. And there have been people that have continued to support you. And that is like pouring gasoline on a demonic fire. And it's like, that's exactly what you're doing. And I could repeat it to the break of dawn. And these religious people with these demons don't care. And then you want to go around quoting scripture. It's like, throw away the key. Throw away the key.